Hello everyone, my name is Saiyanz, and welcome to the first installment of my Dragon Ball review series. Today I will be covering the first ever chapter and arc of the Dragon Ball storyline, which we all know as the Goku arc. The start of an invigorating journey is in a quiet, empty woods where a young boy is cutting logs. I do love how they start this amazing series off with nothing too crazy and out there, just a boy shadow sparring with a black and white tone with an uplifting score done by Shinzuki Kikuichi. With the amusing and rather savage encounter with what will be the two main protagonists of this season, the chemistry in their friendship kicks off right away with amusing banter. From the innocence of Goku to the sly and arrogant princess like Bulma, we see how opposites attract well, since I found the chemistry between these two excellent throughout the whole saga. Meeting many of the cast including Turtle, Roshi and Yamcha shows how they all have interesting backstory, which many fans wouldn't have known about growing up with Dragon Ball Z in the Western countries, as young children or adults. The main motto or focus behind this season was executing an adventure and humour, which were both executed well. I found myself laughing out loud at almost every episode throughout the saga, from Yamcha's fear of women to the clumsiness of Pilaf and Goku's innocent but stupid moments. This season will have you laughing and smiling throughout most of the arc, unlike other sagas in the future of the series, which takes darker twists. I found the saga a lot of fun. The concept of a group of friends meeting on their travels and on an adventure seeking Dragon Balls was executed perfectly. Sure, I may have rolled my eyes at Monster Carrot and some other things, but honestly, majority of the input that was added into this season was well thought of and executed. The climax of this saga comes to an amusing but relieving end, with Goku setting off for Master Roshi to train in martial arts, to Yamcha and Bulma kicking it off. The journey they set out on was achieved, but still felt incomplete and making you desperate for more for what lies ahead in the Dragon Ball universe for our heroes.
They're no penguin!
I think we can all agree in Dragon Ball, Goku has the most change when it comes to his character, but in this arc, Goku doesn't see too much change. In his defense, he has never seen much of the outside world from his home. Heck, he didn't even know the difference between a male and female, so there was a lot for him to take in. But what I love about Goku is he is independent and not intimidated by any foe. He is consistent with his innocent humour and is always positive. This season will have the most airtime for Bulma throughout the whole series of Dragon Ball, and I feel they express her pompous character very well. They went for a stereotypical teenage girl wanting a boyfriend having a glamorous lifestyle. She can be very demanding with what she wants with the others in the group. Heck, she would even drug one of the members to make sure he wouldn't escape from her grasp. As annoying and arrogant as she may be as a character, she helped balance the group out and bring that feminine side to the show that was needed, considering the cast is mostly men. One of my most favourite characters throughout the series, Pilaf is the first main antagonist for Goku and his friends. Attempting to rule with an iron fist, he shakes fear into his agents, Shu and Mai, using torturous methods to persuade them to do his biddings. Mind you, it is hard to take his character seriously. He has a very goofy side to him which I've grown to love. Similar to Pilaf, Shu and Mai try their best to do their master's biddings, but fail at each attempt, often finding themselves in awkward and funny situations. The old, perverted, and wise Grandmaster in the martial arts, but not so grand with the ladies. Roshi's introduction to the series hits his character profile very well, showing his wisdom and inappropriate behaviour. At moments, it's hard to take Muten Roshi seriously when he is constantly showing his vulgarity, but the big moment in this arc is Roshi taking out the giant fire and also accidentally taking out King Ox's castle in the process, which showcased the first ever Ki Blast and Kamehameha, which will have a massive use later in the series and was awesome to witness for the first ever time. I love how a large portion of the future cast of Dragon Ball either start out as a villain or a threat for Goku and his friends. Yamcha is a lone wolf who owns the desert land and will rob people who come by it. We get to witness the first proper fight in the series with some pretty cool moments throughout the short multi-segmented fight. Yamcha's fear of women was my number one laughing point throughout this arc. They found lots of ways to implement his fear in the most amusing way possible, throwing him into awkward situations. Yamcha's main sidekick, Pua, is a shapeshifter who uses her powers many times. Heck, she is one who turns Goku from his Uzaru form back to his normal state, with the help of her friends of course. Although she never plays a huge role in the series, she can be a very helping asset to the crew throughout this arc and in other moments in the series. Oolong starts off as a troublemaker for the village of Aru. After his encounter with Goku and Bulma, he is forced to join them on their travels, as his powers may come in handy. He has the ability of shapeshifting and also being perverted, and is very sneaky about how he goes about it. His humour is excellent and is well voice acted by Naoki Tsuda and Brad M. Jackson. If asked, Oolong is usually not one to want to help his friends, but hey, he did save the world using his shapeshifting and his perverted mind. The music used in the Goku arc, which is composed by Shunsuke Kikuichi, has to be some of the best soundtrack work I have heard in anime. Although the score we hear in this arc is commonly used throughout the series and may not be mentioned in future review videos, I felt it was important to cover this point since I felt Dragon Ball's strong suit is their amazing soundtrack, which aids in conveying emotion in a scene very well. Now I will play some of my favourite songs that was used throughout this arc. As the years have gone by, my opinions and overall score of this arc has been on a constant change after rewatching the arc several times and hearing others' opinions. However, I am quite certain that this arc executes the perfect prologue to how the show would be crafted throughout the next few arcs, hitting humour well and also showing off excellent fight scenes and moments. I give the Goku arc 4 out of 5 stars. Well, that's the end of the review for this arc, but be sure to tune in next time for my review of the second arc in the series, the 21st World Martial Arts Tournament arc. Please leave your own opinions down in the comments below. I love to reflect on others' opinions when looking into the series I love. Thank you all for watching, please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next review. Peace.